So, the big question, what is social media? Well, social media is a network of websites and applications that enable users to communicate with people all over the world. As most people know, social media has gotten very big in the past few years. There's mostly one big reason why. Social media has gotten so big because of the growing market and demand for electronic devices. Well, what are the biggest companies that are selling these electronic devices? The largest companies that sell consumer electronics are Apple, Samsung, Microsoft, Intel, and HP. Apple is the largest seller of consumer electronics, with Samsung, Microsoft, Intel, and HP following behind. Now that we know that, we know why social media is so big. However, we still don't know how many people and who uses social media. How many people around the world and in the US use social media? The number of worldwide social media users reached about 1.96 billion and is expected to grow to about 2.5 billion by 2018. 81% of the US population use some form of social media. 72% of US women use at least one social media platform, and 66% of US men use at least one social media platform. Another important question to ask is what kind of people use social media. Most commonly, people ages 18 to 29 use a form of social media. Statistics also show that people with a yearly income of $75,000 and up and a college education use social media more than those who don't. Now, what ways can you access social media? What are some of the platforms? There are many platforms of social media, and the most common are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Snapchat. Facebook has over 1.7 billion active monthly users. YouTube has 1 billion users. Instagram has 600 million, and they are owned by Facebook. Twitter has 313 million users. Pinterest has 150 million users. And Snapchat has 200 million users. That's pretty cool, but what is the use of social media? Well, social media can bring people with common interests together. For example, if someone wants to talk about soccer, or dogs, or even basketball, they can on social media. Social media can also offer help to those who need it. For example, if someone needs to get information about an illness, they can on social media. Lastly, people who live apart from society can keep in touch with the outside world using social media. Well, those are all positive things. What are some negative things that can happen because of social media? The use of social networking sites can cause personality and brain disorders in children, such as the inability to have a real conversation, limited attention spans, a need for instant gratification, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, and self-centered personalities. Also, a 2016 report from the Cyberbullying Research Center indicates that 33.8% of students between 12 and 17 were victims of cyberbullying in their lifetime. Conversely, 11.5% of students between 12 and 17 indicated they had engaged in cyberbullying in their lifetime. Despite everything, social media is bound to last a long time and will continue to be a big impact on society in the coming years.